Finally, research shows that parents who feel supported have children who thrive. Because April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, an article by Florida Today highlights the reasons parents should be supported in order to prevent child abuse, like outlets with planting pinwheel gardens and hosting events that promote a happy and healthy childhood. So, do you guys think this stuff would prevent child abuse? Well, I don't. There's a bit of a long pause. I don't. I feel like if parents are going to hit their kids, they're going to hit their kids. You're not planting a garden and they're like, yeah, let me just.
I think it's just how parents
like
grow up. Like you can't really prevent how your parents grow up and how they were raised. So if they're raised in a toxic environment, then they're gonna want to have their kid raised the same way in a toxic environment.
Yeah, I guess without even realizing too.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about parenting is even your parents are still just
it's their first life.
Yeah,
too.
It's their first life.
Know.
They don't know how raising kids works. And even in a toxic environment that they might have grown up in, they take that how they should. Either they want to enforce that same environment to make you stronger like they did, which can have some repercussions depending on the situation, or they can try to get you out of that situation
and do the exact opposite.
Yeah, and do the exact opposite. But there's negatives and positives to both sides because humans are so complex and different. You'd never know what kind of strategy
Which is really
to use.
beautiful if you really think
Yeah.
about it. What do you think?
And I feel like at the same time, it's a lot of nature versus nurture. I don't particularly believe that people are born bad or born in a way that they're going to end up abusing people, but at the same time, it's a lot of how they're raised.
Yeah.
But nurture also has to do with your environment in the present as well. So raising a kid is stressful, especially if you have all these other things compounding in your life. And if you're at the point where you might be abusing your child, you're right at the edge there, and somebody just comes in and I'm just saying, you're right at the. I'm just saying, you're about to crash out. You're having a really bad day, and your kid comes up to you, and you're like, whatever, and you're just not having a great time overall in life. And people come over and start supporting you. I feel like that even if that is the tiniest impact and prevents a couple people from abusing their kids just because they have that relief from that strain of life, I feel like that would absolutely be worth it.
Yeah, I kind of agree in a way.
Great.
I feel like if you're already down that path of you're already abusing your child, I don't think this can help in the slightest, because like you said, it's their first life, but it's if they already went through that trauma or whatever,
they would know
they would be
bad,
let me not, so but I don't know, in my brain, but about that, it depends. What was I freaking saying? I don't even know. I had a point, but but if they don't, if they're not, like Michael said, if they're maybe thinking about it, if they have that support, I think it would prevent it, but before, it would have to be before it happens and not if it's already happening. That's just how they are. That's how the parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right, and that's all for today, but remember, Wolfpack, there is always time to chat. We'll catch y'all next week.